Okay, there we go. Now we're back. Okay, I wanted to make sure that we got this recorded because I know that some people are not able to make it this evening. So now that the technical difficulties are all worked out, we are good. For anyone who does not know me, my name is Allie. I am, can everyone see that? Perfect. Okay, I am a boy mom. I'm a Navy wife. I've been with this company for a little over a year, about a year and a half. It's actually kind of funny how I started this business. I was on Instagram one day and I was like scrolling, and my husband and I had just gotten stationed in Mississippi. So I'm originally from Washington, which is how I know a lot of people on here are from Washington, my home state. But my husband got stationed in Mississippi, and so we moved down here. I lost my job, obviously, because, you know, Washington and Mississippi is not an ideal commute. So I ended up having to quit and moved my entire life down here. I went from working about 85 hours a week, making about $30 an hour, to working 15 hours a week, making $8.50 an hour. And if you know anything about military, my husband's pay goes off of the cost of living here and in Mississippi. And since it's low cost of living, he gets low pay as well. So we were struggling hardcore. And I never in a million years thought that I would work a business like this ever in my life. I was actually kind of a hater before I got introduced to this business. But when it came into my life, I was like desperate. I just needed something. I needed a change. I needed extra income. I just needed something. So I was scrolling through Instagram. I saw a girl post something like, making money from Wi-Fi. Would you do it if you could? And I'm like sitting here like looking up apps to like exercise and get paid for it. I'm like, heck yeah, I would make money from Wi-Fi if I could. Like, teach me how, you know? So I reached out to her and we got on a call and she explained everything. And I would be lying if I said that I was like sold on it right away. I was still kind of a pretty big skeptic, not really sure what to think and all this stuff. And so I ended up just kind of going for it and I took the leap. And I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea like how to be successful in this. And it was kind of just like a learn as you grow process. But since then, it's done such incredible things for our family. I was actually able to quit the job that I was working that I absolutely hated and became a stay-at-home full-time business babe, I guess you could call it. Ended up getting pregnant and had my son. So now I'm a stay-at-home mom as well as building this business. I am a Cadillac earner. I am a founder, which is really awesome. And I am literally 3 ranks away from the top of the compensation plan, which is something I never thought would be possible when I started this business. So I am literally just proof that anything can happen for an average person because I am nothing special. I'm not an influencer. I'm like the weirdest, goofiest, most technologically challenged, as we all saw tonight, person there ever was. So if I can be successful, literally anyone can. But that's just my story. I'll let Trelby and Chesney introduce themselves now. Whoever wants to go.
Yeah, I'll go. Hi, I'm Trelby. I live in Yakima, Washington, and I am a boy mom as well. My baby's almost 2, and I'm married, and I graduated WSU back in 2013, not really knowing what I was going to do professionally. Kind of lost, but I graduated with general studies and was like, whatever, I'll figure it out later. And was working minimum wage jobs, decided, you know what, I need to be a real adult, get an 8-to-5 job with cushion and benefits and all the things that we're supposed to have, right? So I had that job, and I worked there for 4.5 years, and couldn't believe I stayed there as long as I did, because I mean, the money was good, but I felt so stuck. Like after about 6 months, I knew that I didn't want to work there. And you know, an 8-to-5 was not anything I was ever going to do, but, you know, I didn't know where else to go necessarily, especially after I had my kid. working back in 8 to 5, like missing most of my son's life pretty much because I was clocked in, 80% of my day was just like not something that I ever thought for myself. And so I knew I needed to make a change. So I went part-time. I only worked 8 to 2, which was like, okay, but I took a huge pay cut because I was getting paid a quarter less. So at the same time, I bought the products from Allie and was loving them. I'm like, you know what, if I could sell this stuff, maybe I'll like make up the difference from my paycheck. It'll work out, whatever. And quickly that like goal of $500 a month kind of just like came in my first check. And I was like, okay, this is a lot more than I thought it was going to be. You know what I mean? And I was just so surprised. And so I just kept running with it because it was good money, and it is good money still. And, 6 to 8 months later, I'm finding myself regularly taking in checks, matching my day job, 8 to, office desk job paychecks. And I was like, you know what? I'm done with this job. Like, I don't need it, and I was able to quit that desk job, and it after 8 months, and it's just crazy to me. And now I'm enrolled, as Allie said, like I'm full-time cosmetology student, which is something I did want to do before WSU, but like, I went to college like I was supposed to, right? So hence my lostness in the past 10 years. I'm 28 now. And I'm not saying that when you join this business, you're going to quit your job and become a cosmetology student. That's not what I'm saying. But, I'm just saying if there's something in your heart that you have wanted to do, like, and you're stuck in where you are now, like this business can bring you that dream life, that freedom. I never thought when I signed up that this was going to be something. I actually used to be the biggest hater of anyone selling anything online. So it took months for me using the products, loving the products, to decide maybe I can sell the products, right? So we'll go into products later, but I mean, I was fearful, thinking like, I don't really have anyone to buy for me. I know other people that sell other stuff and they don't do very well or whatever. And, I just took a step back before I signed up and was like, well, I just decided like my fear keeping me from doing this business was not as big of a fear as what my life was going to look like 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, still stuck in that job that I literally cried on my way home or on my way there, whatever it was, a couple times a week. Like that I was fearful of more than like posting about my hair products on Instagram. So if you guys, I just want to put that out there that, I know a lot of people on here might be scared to try something new, but like think about your future. And if it's not looking bright, and if you're not super pumped about your future like I am now, take a chance on something different and see where it takes you. Because I'm a year in now and I am about to get the card. I'm halfway through the comp plan and I make much more than I did in that office job. And I'm a full-time student and was able to pay cash for the school. So that's me. And I'm going to give it to Chaz and she can give you who she is too.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, guys. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Chesney. I'm 20 years old. I'm a full-time college student. I live in Ellensburg, which is like 30 minutes away from Shelby. So basically, I've been a full-time college student for the past 3 years now. So I'm a junior, and I've always worked minimum wage jobs. But anyone who goes to a university or a community college knows that a minimum wage job is not going to pay your tuition, let alone pay your rent or anything like that. So I was hungry not only for like more income, but just for a change in my life. After I moved back to Ellensburg, when I moved to Tri-Cities, I just wanted something that was going to provide me with like a healthy support system and be able to make money on the side. I get paid about every 3 weeks, so that's obviously not enough. I also, when I say I was broke before I joined this business, I mean like when I signed up to buy my product pack, it was the only money I had in my bank account kind of thing. So I used to do everything like babysitting, house sitting. I would clean the houses I would house sit for just to make that money to pay for my school because I don't qualify for financial aid. So I had to come up with a way to make that money, obviously. And I was just super hungry for change. I was also hungry for hair care that worked for my hair. And after using the products, I was like, you know, why not sell them if I love them this much? And I've only been in the business since like middle of November. And I know it's taboo to talk about money, but I literally make 3 times my income doing this business in my bonus check than I do in my both my checks from my minimum wage jobs. So for that, like that alone is just like a life changer for me. And the community of girls, like when I joined, I was like, okay, like let's get $200 a month just to pay for this, just to pay for that, just to pay for my credit card or part of my rent. I did not expect to have a community of girls by my side every day and help me through everything, let alone change people's hair and their lives and help them with things they want to change about their hair. Like a lot of people don't realize that like this is not just like, oh, like let's just make some money. No, it's like a community and it is friendship. So that's something that's truly changed my life. And I honestly just wish I would have jumped in sooner. Like Allison always texts me like, Ches, like let's do it. I'm like, I don't know. Was totally a hater up until I signed up for sure. Definitely ghosted anyone who messaged me. So sorry about that. But I'm just so thankful that I jumped in because it's truly been life-changing for me. And now I don't have to stress about that college tuition or paying my rent. And now I'm going to be able to buy a new car, which is something I need to do. So it's just been truly life-changing for me.
I love that. So for anyone who doesn't know the company that we are Modern Nature. It stands for, or Monat, it might be more commonly heard of, but like Chesney said, like it is such an incredible group of women, such an incredible opportunity. Trelby, I'm going to have you go into the science and products of everything.
Sorry, I couldn't go back. Yes, products. So this is me with my bald spots. Oh my God. Okay. So, like I said, I was a VIP customer first. So I was using the products for a couple months, to help with my postpartum hair loss. You'll see I had horrible breakage last year, 2018. So it's 2020 now. Horrible breakage. I couldn't wear my hair up. I couldn't wear my hair down. And so much postpartum hair loss. It was not cute. So I only bought the products in desperation. And I didn't even know who Allie was when I bought them. My sister referred me from someone in her sorority one year, and I was like, fine, whatever, I'm desperate. And a couple months later, they were working and I was hooked. So the difference with these products is incredible. They're clinically proven, they're naturally based, they're vegan, they're paraben, sulfate, everything listed there, free. Something you might think is, yeah, well, there's products in the salon that have the same description. Correct. However, none of them are anti-aging. Trust me, I am a cosmetology student. I look at back of the bottles, and we are the first on the market to be an anti-aging hair care. Everyone talks about an anti-aging skincare, but people don't realize like we have an age limit on our hair too. Think about your grandma's hair. It's dry, it's brittle, it's breaking. Like we have an age limit on our hair, and this company has developed a product that is an anti-aging hair care. Okay, that's what sets us apart. and no salon product, and I used to buy quality. No salon product has ever made my hair less greasy, grown this fast, and way less brittle. So the products speak for themselves, and it is simple for me to tell people about them because they're so great, right? We just launched skincare in November, and it is also taking over. Our eye cream was just featured in Vogue, literally just launched in September, you guys. Our company actually had a year stock. When they launched it, I was at the convention. When they launched it, they thought they had a year stock supply of our skincare, and it sold out in 3 weeks. That's how huge this company is. I was blown away. No one could get the products after 3 weeks. We had 15,000 on a wait list. It was huge. Like, you couldn't get it fast enough, right? In the base of all of our products, I'm not going to go into like so much science or whatever, but I did get the oil. So this is the oil. This is our holy grail. This is the base of all of our products. I know a lot of you guys think like, oh, coconut oil, argan oil, Moroccan oil, super common, right? Well, this oil is so much different than any other product. It is designed molecularly small enough to penetrate the hair cortex, which is the second layer of your hair. It's 60% of your hair strand. And this can actually penetrate it. No other oil can do that. Every other oil is going to coat your hair strand. That's why this product works. It's the base of everything that we have. So, again, the results are real. The products are amazing. And we're the first. So, Ali's going to go into the business side and everything for history, but that's products for us.
Love it. Yeah, these products are absolutely insane. Like I used to have to wash my hair every single day, and now I can go like up to 7 to 10 days between washes, which sounds disgusting, but like it's actually really cool. Like I think that's awesome. Okay, so you might be sitting there like, okay, that's cool. Like these products are cool, but like what sets us apart? So some really cool facts about Monat. We are a family owned and operated business. So the family that started Modern Nature actually had a similar business started in Latin America before they started Monat. And so they basically, and it's a really successful business there. And so they basically took everything that they knew about that business and how to run that business and brought it over to the US and started Modern Nature, Monat. So we started with zero debt. We are a zero debt company. We are projected to be $1 billion a year company by 2022, I believe it is. So we're only 5 years old. We're still pretty ground level, you guys. Like 5 years old and having $1 billion revenue, that is huge. It's taken other companies like upwards of 30 years to reach that, and we reached that in 5 years. So that just shows like how much we're growing. So even though we are ground level and we're still pretty new, like the time is now to get in and get started so that you can have your piece of the pie. We are growing at a 700% growth rate. If you think about it, we have our hands on not only hair care, but also skincare now too. So our entire market just doubled, right? So people may not care about their hair, but they care about their skin. Some people might not care about their skin, but they really care about their hair, you know? So we have that double market there that's just available to us. We also hold no monthly inventory, and we have no sales quotas, which is absolutely incredible because it does set us apart from a lot of other companies. I think that that's kind of that was really my biggest issue, seeing other companies that I had seen on the market. The fact that I would have to like hold inventory and send it out, or I would have to like reach a certain amount of sales in order to, reach my commissions for the month. Like I wasn't into that. I was like, if I'm putting in work, I want to see that work pay off right away. And that's why I chose Monat. A couple of other added bonuses, like Shelby mentioned, both her and I are working, Shelby's almost qualified. I just qualified a couple months ago for my fully paid Cadillac. We also go on free trips and whatnot. We're actually headed back to Vegas in a couple of months, which I'm so excited for. I love the love reunion there. Excuse my, cannot talk. So it's a super simple business plan, you guys. I think that a lot of people really overcomplicate it. You basically use the product on yourself, share the love of the product with others, and you grow a team. So simple, right? Like, and I don't think that a lot of people realize how much you're already doing this in your day-to-day life already. If you get on your Instagram and you talk about like your favorite store that you just bought some, new jeans from, or you go on and you show your new Lululemons, or you go on and you like show your Starbucks drink that you ordered in the morning, right? Like that's literally all that we do. If you're on there talking about products that you love or places that you love to visit or restaurants that you like to go to, you're already doing what we do. We're just getting paid for it. That's the only difference. So that's really it. Basically, when you do sign on, I think that a lot of people get intimidated by like, okay, like, how am I going to know what to do? Like, what am I going to know what to like market and like do all this stuff, right? All of the training and everything is provided. Like, you don't have to worry about that. Trust me. You would be surprised by how little I know, like, or knew coming into this. I had no idea what I was doing. I literally submitted my product. Like I submitted my, business startup. And then I was like sitting there, like twiddling my thumbs, like, what the heck did I just do? Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I don't know how to run technology. It was just like this subtle panic. And then like my upline came in and she was like, okay, like this is what we do. And it's just like, oh my gosh, like so much training, so much help, huge team atmosphere behind you, backing you. You will get a back office and website already set up for you. So you don't have to worry about like figuring out how to set someone's order up or anything like that. It's all set up for you in the back office there. I'm going to go a little bit into money. I'm not going to go too deep into money just because we do get paid 10 different ways, and I could probably sit here for another hour trying to explain the entire comp plan to you, but this is just the basics of it. When you sign up, there is a small investment, just like any other business. There is a small investment. It's a one-time investment. So basically, when you start up, you're going to have a smart start period. This smart start period is a time that the company has put on just to offer some extra bonuses, just to start your business off on a really strong foot. So basically, if you think of like, I don't know, 4 or 5 people that you know, right? I'm sure that you can think of like 4 people that don't have the greatest of hair. I personally could write down a list of like dozens and dozens of people that I know that don't have great hair, but I started with my family and I started with my close friends and I wrote those names down. And those are the people that I talked to about becoming my first clients. And then, so that was like $60 bonus right in my pocket just for getting 4 clients, right? And then I added 1 business partner to it. So that's what we call a block in this smart start period. Once you do that 3 times, you have $500 in your pocket right there, on top of all the other commissions, on top of all the other rankings that you have going on for you and everything. So that's just a super small snippet of what this company and this compensation plan can do. Like I said, I'm not going to go too deep into it because I don't want to confuse anyone or take up your entire evening talking about it. But that is just super simple, the basics of it. So I think that, Chesney was going to go over the startup and what that entails.
Okay, so as Ali was talking about, obviously when you start any kind of business, there's an investment. I think ours is different because you are literally investing in yourself. When you go and purchase a product pack, these products are for you to use and love. So first off, our biggest product pack. The bigger the product pack, the more the discount, more products you're going to get. I'm going to go into why I wish I would have got a bigger product pack, but I'll wait till I get towards the middle there. So the Optimum product pack, $7.99, but it literally has almost one of everything, including the kids line, which I love, the detangler, must have, in the skincare. So that's just an added bonus with the skincare. I'm obsessed with mine. So like I said, the bigger the product pack, the bigger the discount. Then the Overachiever, that all has one of everything almost. It doesn't have the junior line, I think, but in every product pack, there's going to be samples, your Smart Start workbook, and it's going to set you up for success. But as I was talking to Shelby, statistically, the bigger the product pack that you purchase, the better your success rate is. And that's solely because like you're experiencing and you know more, so you can talk to people about why you love the products more, you know? And then, so Overachiever, and then there's a $349 Success product pack. This is the one I wish I would have bought because it is, I just feel like it has the basic essentials and a little more. Also comes with samples. And then we have the $199, which is just the basic. It has 6 full-size things. This is the one I purchased, and I wish I would have gone with a bigger one because I didn't have to obviously, but I purchased the stuff that was specific for my hair. So I ended up spending that money anyway, and it wasn't discounted as much. Obviously it was a want, not a need. You don't have to, there's no quotas. But that was pretty much, I don't know, it was just the basics. So like I said, I wish I would have purchased something that had more in it. And I know a lot of other girls I talked to said, oh man, I wish I would have done it. But also, I didn't know this at first, but you have that 30 days. If you purchase that product pack and you want a bigger one or you want to add more, you can get a bigger one. So that's something to keep in mind. But you guys, these are literally setting you up for success, and it's investing in yourself and your business. So just keep that in mind.
I love that, Ches. And yeah, like basically, it's a one-time investment. You're not required to make any other purchase in your business. I mean, trust me, I buy literally everything just because I'm so obsessed. But I mean, it's not like you're required to make any monthly purchases or anything like that. It's a one-time investment, super low risk, high return. And something really awesome about this is that they're so confident that you're going to love it that they give you a 30-day basically trial period, that if you are not loving the products or if you're not loving the business or whatever it is, this is both business side and product side, you have 30 days to return your pack if you don't love it and get your money back. But with that, I will say that this company overall has a less than 1% return rate, and that just speaks volumes for how amazing this company is and the products are. Out of literally 1 million happy clients and so many market partners, a less than 1% return rate. That is huge, you guys. So I just want to encourage you, like, you have literally nothing to lose. Like Trelby was saying, like, I personally also look at where my life would be if I wouldn't have said yes to this opportunity. And I don't even like to think about it because it's honestly scary. Like, I don't think that we would be financially stable. I mean, we would not be financially stable at all. Like, I'm not sure what I would be doing for work right now because what I was doing was not enough. Like, it's just a scary thought, you know? And it's amazing to see everything that's happened. And it's so exciting every time that I see any of my girls succeeding or any of my teammates succeeding. And it's just so fun to be able to help other people find that same freedom that I have through this opportunity. So I really encourage you, if you have any questions, if you have, if you're, you know, ready to start, or if like whatever you're feeling, go with the person who sent you this call and chat with them about it. And I'm sure that they can share their own personal experience as well. But in my opinion, just go for it. Like, stop thinking and just go for it, because in the end, the worst that can happen is you're not totally in love with it. You return your money, or you return your pack, get your money back. You're literally in the exact same position you are right now. It's just that at least you gave it a shot, right? So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for hopping on. That's all I have. So yeah, get with the person who sent you this, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening.